Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. First match here in the Payback pay-per-view. Roman Reigns and Shawn Michaels. Let's take a look of how this match, the first match up here tonight, came to be. And here we go. See here. It all started off Roman Reigns. He came out in an episode of Raw. And he did a promo. Trying to get a challenge, trying to get an opponent for him since he was undefeated. And no one expected this. The man who answered his challenge for this pay-per-view, none other than HBK, Shawn Michaels. And so, we were definitely all shocked for what happened on this episode of Raw. So this is how this matchup came to be. Shawn Michaels returning. You see here, hair and ponytail and everything. Ponytail, my bad, but sunglasses and everything, telling everyone to suck it, including Roman Reigns. As see here, Michaels probably not very wisely making his way to the ring. See there, one last suck it, and then Michaels came inside the ring, and Reigns, he wasn't too happy with the return, and Shawn Michaels coming into his yard in his mind. So Reigns getting the first laugh with the sidewalk slam. But then Shawn Michaels will eventually try to turn the tables in this quick confrontation that Roman Reigns did kind of escalate, as here to Shawn Michaels nailing that drop kick off the hesitation from Roman Reigns. And then Shawn Michaels then started to do multiple sweet chin musics to Roman Reigns, and much to the fans' applause, in which Roman Reigns finally getting what he deserves, and he's finally getting it from HBK. The return HBK, the return Shawn Michaels. Roman Reigns definitely did not want none of this, but he did ask for it, as see here. One last sweet chin music, taking Reigns out of the equation and out of the ring. And then Michaels with the top of Reigns will slowly get back inside the ring. Nails the snap mirror, and Michaels trying to wear it down. The return HBK. Reigns not too fond of that, but then he just didn't want no more of Shawn Michaels. Didn't want Michaels to do no more offense. See here, Reigns is trying to dodge out Michaels for his next maneuver, in which Michaels goes flying, and then Reigns figures that he's trapped. Goes inside the ring away from the ladder, and Roman Reigns scurries out of the entranceway into the backstage area, in which our cameras were able to get a last glimpse. As Roman Reigns walks out, Shawn Michaels stands tall in the ring later on. And so that's how this matchup came to be ultimately. So Roman Reigns, his challenge has been answered by Shawn Michaels. And so, through this, we shall see what kind of carnage these two men will just absolutely put each other's bodies and lives through here. Roman Reigns, of course, as he did mention in that little 10 promo package we did, he is undefeated. Shawn Michaels returning, and, he's going to try to see if he can make the undefeated Roman Reigns finally get a loss in the record books. There's Roman, and here comes the man that we all want to absolutely demolish Roman Reigns, Shawn Michaels, and he does not look like he has missed a beat. HBK, all wound up, as always, staring down Roman Reigns. Michaels wisely taking his time here, knowing he doesn't have to rush for his entrance. And one last suck it to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns just gonna get angrier by the second. And so, here we go. Roman Reigns, Shawn Michaels, first matchup here in Payback. First of 8 matches here tonight. Definitely gonna be a good one. Is this one definitely gonna be a hard-hitting contest? The hard-hitting brawler striking ability of Roman Reigns against the very technical, kind of acrobatic, and definitely high charismatic and 5-star match type quality of Shawn Michaels. There's Roman in his corner. There's Michaels in his. And here we go. Bell has rung. Shawn Michaels, Roman Reigns, and Michaels immediately wins. We're just going to try to get pinned there, but no, not going to fully work out for Reigns. Michaels did see that. did see it coming. Well, mostly because he had the rope break as well. But Reigns nails the Superman punch. And now Roman Reigns fires the first major bullet in this matchup. And now Michaels is getting thrown into a corner. But sweet chin music. And then Pip by drop. Reigns on the ring apron. Here comes Michaels. Oh man, Reigns. He better watch out. Because here comes HBK. Nails the spin heel kick. Reigns still on the ring apron. Shawn Michaels falling off. And now German suplex to bring down Roman Reigns off the ring apron. Shawn Michaels so far doesn't look like he has any ring rust. So nothing has caught up to him on the much. He looks, at this point, looks 100 times better than what he'll probably have been in like 2010. Reigns wisely taking his time here. He knows that this is the Legends. He knows that this is HBK. He knows that this is the Heartbreak Kid. He knows that this is Shawn Michaels. And so he's going to take his time. And nice maniacal pace. And Roman Reigns with the front Stalin suplex. There goes Shawn Michaels out of the ring. Roman Reigns once again, but no, Michaels, like he didn't feel none. Shakes off Superman punch. Reigns Superman punch to back the head of HBK. HBK again sent flying. Reigns just taunting, and now Michaels immediately back inside the ring. And now Reigns can stop dead in his tracks from the Irish Whip. And now Michaels in big trouble. So is Reigns, I guess, at this point, because both these men are just so unpredictable, but can't necessarily be in both big trouble. Michaels in big trouble, actually, as Reigns has him and nails a jackhammer, whatever, into the pin. 1, 2, and that was close. The first pinfall without the rope break in this matchup so far. And now Michaels in the corner of Reigns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikes, 6 punches, right to the face, right to the forehead of Roman Reigns as well. And nails the spin heel kick to a Hurricanrana. Thus HBK. And ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels on a roll here. Rolls up, nails the drop kick. There goes Roman Reigns onto the ring apron. Reigns, he's on dream streaks. Nails the Superman punch from the ring apron. Does Roman. Roman just gonna keep putting out Superman punches, but then again, Michaels gonna probably keep pulling out those sweet chin musics. Both these men could just pull it out of nowhere. Michaels' sweet chin music is his finisher. Reigns' Superman punch is his signature. He can pull out spear out of nowhere as well, but Michaels definitely not gonna let that happen all that much. And now Reigns gets inside the ring after Michaels. Michaels with the roll up and nails the drop kick. Reigns tries to stomp on him right in his tracks during the roll up. It wasn't fast enough, and now Reigns, hesitation from Michaels, probably thinking about his next maneuver, but Reigns gonna take control of that. And so now Roman Reigns, never mind. But say he was looking good so far. Here comes Michaels, misses Swanton. And now Roman Reigns. He has Michaels. Off the ropes goes Michaels. Off the ropes again, and bingo! The jackhammer. Well, Reigns definitely stealing that from Goldberg, kind of, but you know, whatever. And now Roman Reigns to the ankle lock. Don't usually see Roman do those kind of submissions, nor any kind of submission. So, no surprise in there. And Michaels, Southlaw takedown. Onto Roman, nails the elbow drop shortly after. And now Michaels waiting for Reigns. And off the ropes goes Michaels, nails the drop kick with the springboard drop kick onto Roman. The Roman Empire comes crashing all down, does it? Well, it comes crashing all down. That's Michaels now. Trying to think of what's next maneuver here. Reigns missed the Superman punch. Michaels saw that coming, nails the plunger. The quick roll through for Michaels. And here we go. Probably an elbow drop. Now, nails the spin, heel kick. That was going to be an elbow drop, but Reigns got up in time. And nails the Superman punch. There goes Shawn Michaels. Off the turnbuckle and frog splash. Shortly after. What a sequence of moves from Roman Reigns. Where you love him or you hate him, you gotta admit he is just super powerful, super cunning. Well, at this point, everyone here hates him. You gotta admit, he can get it done in that ring, whether it's cheap or not. But Reigns doing well against the legend that is HBK, that is Shawn Michaels. Reigns getting back inside the ring wisely, so is HBK. He's on count 6, so he knows that once you get to those like higher than 5 counts, you gotta start worrying about when to get inside the ring. If you have the opportunity to, you better. And if you got enough time to get a breath, well then you could. Michaels in the corner, nails the dropkick to a Hurricanrana. Those drop kicks just coincidentally turn into hurricanrans. Reigns just perfectly in that corner. Michaels, cause easy. No, never mind. Reigns overpowers him with the elbow. Reigns starting to get exhausted here. Nails the DDT. The run and grapple that turns into that DDT. Beautiful maneuver by Reigns. Gotta admit that. And now the Gorilla Military Press Slam. Gorilla Military and then press. Anyway, now Roman Reigns. Past Michaels. Still land frontward suplex. Shawn Michaels holding onto his rib and back. He's dazed. HBK is dazed. He saw that coming from Reigns, though. Reigns, off the ropes goes Michaels. And into another jackhammer, probably. And yes, it's going to be a third. Roman Reigns completely destroying the return Shawn Michaels. Michaels showing some ring rust here. At this point, he's struggling in this matchup, but probably mostly because it is Roman Reigns kick out, too. Does Shawn kick out at, and so Michaels living to fight another day here, but he just got sent over the ropes by Roman Reigns. Michaels trying to catch his breath here, and well, that was nice. Michaels waiting for Reigns getting on the outside of the ring. Once Reigns gets on the outside, Michaels gets on the inside. Always smart maneuver. Reigns caught him. Reigns caught Michaels in midair. From the dropkick, changes it up to a board toss. That would have definitely been a 3 count. If it wasn't for Shawn Michaels just being so close to those ropes and probably the back of his head hitting that turnbuckle and Reigns not bothering to adjust him, Superman punch that turns into a clothesline though. Roman Reigns has him up now. Jackhammer again. Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns just doesn't care about Michaels here. Well, of course, he won't. He cares about his win streak. He cares about hopefully holding any title in this, in his career here so far. Anyway, now Michaels has Reigns in the corner now. Has him on ropes. 2, 3, 4. 4 punches this time. There goes Reigns. Michaels just slammed his head across the mat. Michaels showing signs of life here. And charges up. Now spin heel kick. Reigns is down once more, which is good for Shawn Michaels. He's going to go up top again. And no! Reigns! Seeing that Michaels wasted too much time there, the veteran Shawn Michaels thinking about his next maneuver. Showing some ring rust once again there. Reigns taking advantage of the opportunity. Perfectly done. Off the ropes goes Michaels. Superman punch! Turns to a clothesline though once again for Roman Reigns. And now Reigns just slow pacing and maniacal as always for his prey. The big dog is gonna hunt, and he's gonna hunt on a Heartbreak Kid. He is gonna hunt on Shawn Michaels. He also Superman punch once more a couple seconds ago. And kind of trying to do another Superman punch. Quickly transitioned into an elbow drop, but no, Michaels did roll out the way. Michaels with a table now. Oh no, Reigns going up high and just spares Shawn Michaels into the ring apron. I'm not the ring apron, the barrier, the barricade. Just the guard wall, I guess you would say. And now Reigns picks up Michaels from the ring apron. What amazing show of absolute dominance and strength from Reigns is having throughout this whole matchup. No surprise there. Reigns has Michaels in the corner. 1, 2, 3. 3 punches. 2 Michaels just slammed his head down to the mat. What disrespect that Roman Reigns is showing here against for a legend that is Shawn Michaels. He did just run away from Michaels when Michaels did return. Michaels did make a statement by attacking Roman Reigns, saying of how he does accept challenge, but it's here and there. Another Superman punch that turns into another clothesline though, and now Reigns, oh man, no, don't do it, Reigns. And here comes Reigns with the spear. That's it. Heartbreak Kids, oh never mind. Michaels showing signs of life. He kicks out at Roman Reigns' spear. Roman Reigns' finisher, the spear. He kicks out at 2. Barely, but Michaels does, showing signs of life now. With a couple strikes. One of them knocking down Reigns. Has Reigns crucifix. Arm drag type maneuver. Michaels, he's exhausted as Reigns is. Sweet chin music. And now the tables have turned for Shawn Michaels. Another sweet chin music. Reigns on dream streaks. He's just gonna roll out the ring. Deja vu. And there goes Michaels. The Mason. Just a leap of faith. Landing straight on Reigns. Swanton bomb type maneuver to the outside. Michaels ascending to the heavens and landing to the hell below. But a soft landing onto Roman Reigns, which just gave him the power to get the upper hand in this matchup. But commentator's curse right there as Reigns with Superman Punch. Another Superman Punch. Ladies and gentlemen, Roman Reigns, he's a man possessed at this point. A third. Michaels kind of kicked him and made it a little bit. But Reigns, at this point, upper hand here on Michaels. After those 3 Superman punches. Third one, he did get caught up a little bit by Michaels' leg, probably. But now Michaels has Reigns off the ropes. Goes Roman Reigns. And now Reigns, he's just going to go to the ring apron. Michaels, he's exhausted here. And a headlock. Well, it's not a headlock takedown. And now Shawn Michaels, exhausted. You can see how exhausted he really is. Barry walks. Wait! Jen! Music. A second. A third in a row. How many can Michaels do? Can he do a fourth? He did get wore down. A fourth. This time to the back the head of Reigns. Reigns, he's struggling to get up here. Hold on to his back. Hold on to his ribs probably later on as well. And here we go. No, Reigns stuck underneath that one. Roman Reigns, Superman punch, but turns into a clothesline once again. Roman, pin him. Pin him, kid. Reigns not gonna pin Michaels. Michaels bouncing off the ropes. He gets answered with a kick from Reigns. And drop kick. There goes Roman back into the ring. And now Shawn Michaels now. Once again, upper hand, another Sweet Chin Music. So many of them. This is a whole Blue Club type super kick party with Sweet Chin Music. Another one. I've lost track of count of how many Superman punches and super Sweet Chin Music, or super kicks, or Sweet Chin Musics have we seen. Springboard. Elbow drop by Shawn Michaels. He usually does it from the top rope. Going for something different here with the springboard. Can this one be it? And yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels picks up a victory with his patented signature Randy Savage tribute elbow drop. He usually does it from the top rope. He does it from a springboard this time, and the springboard going for something different. And for him, Shawn Michaels going for a springboard elbow drop, which is different from his top rope elbow drop. Michaels going for something different, and it pays off big time. Michaels has silenced the egotistical Roman Reigns. Take a look at some of the action from this matchup here. Definitely a gruesome one in this moment. Reigns Superman punching Michaels off of that turnbuckle, and then look at this, the frog splash shortly after. Great transitional moves from Roman Reigns, you gotta admit that though. And then this is the closing moments of the matchup. Couple moments ago, I see here, the drop kick turns everything around. Then the super kicks. Shawn Michaels, Vince on his left. That will be a second one in a row. A third one in a row for this sequence. Will we see a fourth? No, because the third time was a charm. Third one in a row was a charm. Reigns stumbling, Gap Michaels thinking about it, and finally does it. Springboard elbow drop instead of its patented top rope elbow drop. He probably did realize that distance away from the top rope to Roman Reigns was far away from both corners, so Michaels doing the springboard elbow drop instead of top rope elbow drop. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was the first match for the Wrestling Revolution 3D Payback pay-per-view. And ladies and gentlemen, don't miss the next matchup. They will be uploaded in individual parts since these are all custom matches and they do take forever, and I don't want to run out of space trying to do a whole full show. So yeah, but that's what Booking Revolution Universe Mode is for, so you guys could go watch that, stuff like that. But this Wrestling Revolution 3D story mode type, whatever. Thank you guys for watching though. Catch you on the next one. I will see you all in the second matchup.